quite a while. A new game has popped up, and of course I love Minus Haven, and this is a bit like Minus Haven. So I thought I'd give you guys what I've... So if you are struggling on this game, how? Um, sorry, that was a bit rude. I'm going to teach you how I loop in this game. So you get your mine, any mine. You put reverse conveyor because it's, you know, free. You put basic leading into another reverse. You go to the blue teleporter. Here. Now, I do have red and green. I could use them, but you guys won't have them in the beginning. So you put another basic here. Up, down. And there you go. That's the start of it, basically. Then, and of course, since the receiver is free as well, you can use that. So now, whenever we click these, we can trap the ores to be here and keep them there. Then we can use this, copy this, and this is looping. So until we get it as high as we want. Let's say we get them to this. Until we get the amount of this that we need, so 1.2. Of course, you won't be able to do 3, so just do 1 and loop it. It will take some time. That's why I put 3. Was I'm live streaming. I don't want to play the game, I just want to copy the code so I can put it in the description below. Share. I copy, go to YouTube, right, it's 1.2, so we... Did you notice a sign in the front of my house that said... So we've trapped them here. So we move this over to here. Make sure it's facing into this way so it gets trapped here. And the reason for the little mini conveyors is because they will try and ski off. So now we can move that anywhere. We can move this. Put it in the furnace. We get some money. So now we can... It'd be best if I just rebirth real quick. If I just turn this down. No, I wanna edit. How do I edit the? How do I edit it? Mid like live stream. Oh, I can't until after. Unless, hold on, I have it somewhere. Where is it? I don't have it, so I will have to put the game in the description after the live stream. I'm all over the place now. So I'm just going to start from the start. I'm going to try and rebirth right now. Excuse me. Alright, so I want to copy that. Okay, and then for this one, I want that one to be this. I want that one to be this. Alright, that's all of the ore on the limit. Of course, with the with all the stuff I have from rebirthing 20 times, shit, I can skip some of the stuff. That's why I'm trying to rebirth and just start from the start, so I can show you guys what I'm trying to do. Man, I prepped this so. Oh, I've messed up so much. I should have rebirthed it before the stream. I was not prepared for this at all. But how have you guys been though? It has been ooh many weeks, a few weeks. Phone is fully charged. Take that out. It has been 8 days. 8 days since the last Warframe live stream. But I found something new. That was again terribly close to the edge. I don't like that. This just takes too long though. But it allows me to skip a lot of the shop items. Come on. I do want more of these blue diamond refiners though, because my god, if the ore is not a diamond, it takes the piss. Alright, now it's done. That's facing the other way, so. I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a limit of 20 of these that it can upgrade. Remove all these. The next one I do is Yash. Clean it. Make them bigger. I want to copy you. Trapped in the upgrader and die. Good. Move you actually, because I need you. Acid bath into you, into you. Copy again. Copy and move you. Move. I think that's correct. And furnaces. Oh, yes, good. Right, so this is basically what you start off with, 250 and a small piece of island. I will use that with a sprinkle of... yes. Blue. So do this, do that. So now they're going to be trapped there. I think they're going to get stuck there. So if I do copy... and get them. Oh, fuck. Alright. I forgot about this. Alright, so there we go. No, not really. Oh, fuck off, please. And that's how much room this is gonna take. So, you want that here. And they will never go off. Right, you want... two of these. How much is it? 10k. I'm being chilling. You want to get this, like I said. You're basically going from one upgrader to the other. So whenever you're finished and get into this, let's say I want to stop now. I trap them. I move this over. Make sure it's on this so they get trapped here. Flip it. Boom. So they're here. I can replace this with the 0 furnace, because again I spent the money, or I can remove these. Does not matter. And then send them. Boom, 5k. So again, I move this over here. I use these upgraders now. Oh, you're gonna be weird, aren't you? Don't know if that's gonna work or not. Ah. Okay, so they're small enough to go under. Good. Right, let's do that. As you heard, they're small enough to go under. So we switch. Boom. Now, if you remember, this has a limit of 1,000, so we're going to reach it. Boom. 1,000. Move this over here. We trap them over there. Remove these. Remove this. And then we only have 5k. So we use the basic furnace. And then we upgrade to the bigger one. I did not select this. Now we've got a little bit more space, just a tiny bit more, but that's fine. So now with the extra money, I can go up to a bigger boy. But that big boy requires me to move. Dios. Of course, if you're afraid of that going off, just change it to a normal conveyor. Right. So we're 4K. We still can't afford the next one. So we will steal this now. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, just. They should just fit underneath. Fuck. Okay, since they do not. Not that way. Move. Would this work? Yes. Would I recommend doing this with this mine? Hell no. They're gonna reach 1K anyway. So if I was you, I wouldn't do it this way. But since it's me, I tested it. It did not work. It did not work, Chief. Right. Again, I can't afford the next upgrade, so I will have to sell these. Right, sell you. I don't like you. Okay, the silver. Get the silver one. Get the silver one instead, because, again, we're going to the limit of the upgrader. Which is 1K. So, now that we can afford this one, now the limit is going to be 25. Copy. Yeah. And this is basically what you're going to be doing. is using every upgrader's limit. And sell these, get your money back. Replace this with a furnace, more expensive furnace. Boom, boom. Got 300k. Boom, there we go. Another upgrade. So you want the ore to be so get the gold dropper next. Okay, so I didn't have to move it. Okay. Now, with extra money left over, we can go to this one. Advanced or upgrader. Send them through. This will take time, because again you're going to 35k. And of course, if you have got the red teleporter and sender, there's 125 credits. Not credits, crystals. So you wouldn't have to keep doing this. Right, see? 40k each. 40k each. Now. No, that's not what I wanted to do. This one here. Here. Boom, reach that limit, remove them to get your money back. And of course it's not enough to get to this. So, as you've seen, I am gonna use the same old furnace. Always use these last. Alright, the incremental upgrader. Always use the upgrader. You son of a... Because it's a multiplier. You get more money. And then buy the best furnace you can. Boom, millions. Now that you have millions, we need see the upgrade range. That's the problem now. We can get a better mine, which is this. I was expecting them to drop. I forgot. I'm an idiot. And there you go. These are now 3k. To get the money back that we spent on the dropper, we sell it or remove it. Place this down. Right, see, for this, the ore needs to be 10k. So, we don't use the multiplier, we use the advanced ore upgrader to get them to 35k. Just gonna place these here, because I'm going to be using them quite a lot. Alright, you see how I did that? Good. Now we're going to do it again. But with this. We sell them. Put this back. Flip the switch. And there we go. Now, you see what I mean? We're just slowly flipping one thing to another. Now we're leaving this till last. We can leave this till last because we can move on to this. Now, you see the problem. The ores are 500k. I need them to be 1 million. What can I do? Well, I'm going to use the ore expander to make them bigger, and it doubles the price, so they become 1 million. But, as you see, they're big. This will become a problem later, but for right now, it's okay. So, now that they're 1 million, we can get them to 100 mil by using this factory upgrader. Now, it is the slowest upgrader, but it's nice to get an ore from 1 million to 100 mil. Excuse me. So, this becomes no longer useful because they are 1 million. And of course, we've only got 4 million. Whoops. So, the last thing to do is the multiplying time. Since conveyors don't cost money, again, you can turn that into a bigger conveyor if you wanted to. Which I might do because they are bigger now. Alright, so this has a limit of 20, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $10, $15, $20. Well, if they try and go through, they don't get upgraded. Alright, so we can't use anything else but this. We have a better furnace. Billions. So, boom, boom, boom. Now, with billions, we can't afford that yet, but we can afford this. Gonna push in the corner. So, with it being 15k, we can now skip this. We can use this, but there's no need since we can use this. Or we can just skip straight to the quad raise. Yeah, the only option is to skip to the quad raise. So, put the teleporter here. Make sure that one's facing the other way. Nice. Swing them through. Boom. 100k. Right there. And again. $500k. Now with this one, since they're big already, the expander won't upgrade it. So, since we're in billions, we're going to use the ore shrinker instead. It does the same thing, but it shrinks the item. Boom. Millions. Now we use the ore factory. and some of them aren't upgraded for some reason. So I remove that. It's another 100 million. So now we can't use this, but we can use this. I think it's only 3 times, though. Yes, you can only use them 3 times to get them to 5 mil. However, they're 100 mil, so we don't need to use it. Again, 100 mil, we don't need to use this. But we can use this to make them 5 billion. How do we do that? We use a conveyor. We use the one that's making it turn towards the teleporter, so we don't lose any. We use how many we can, and for the last one, you want a normal conveyor with walls, just in case. You don't want to lose any now, do you? We loop this until they reach Bill. Right, so they reach billions. Now I can afford this, so I'm going to. Now I'm going to use these. 5, copy, paste, ta-da. Now we use the acid plant for these. Okay. I thought I could afford it for a second, I couldn't. So that's what it means. It can be used twice. So that's all you need to do with that. Acid washer, acid washer. So we can't afford any more upgrades. We can't do anything else. But we can expand them because we shrunk them. Then the incremental. Then the best furnace we can afford. Trillions. Again, we can upgrade to give us more space. Now we have trillions. We can get a better furnace. Furnace dropper. I love games like this because with Minus Haven, they don't give you an item description, which I love in this game. So, since this dropper drops them with 90k, we can skip or advanced. And now, again, we need to get them to 1,000,000. So, we need to use this into... No, we don't need to. Since the 90k, I forgot that the ore purifier needs 90k. We can just skip straight to the ore purifier. Technically, you don't need this. You just need this. You just need this at the end of the loop. Right, so they're small, so that means we can times 2 them with the big. Excuse me. Okay, why did that not work? Why did you not upgrade? Bruh. Never mind. I made the 1,000,000. Because apparently, technically, that... Right, we'll try it again. Alright, so... They're already 90k, so we just need to use this. Okay. Now, we shrink them. Watch an upgrade because they're not big enough. Yep, it won't. Because it's 1.3. God fucking damn it. 9, so I would, instead of doing the amethyst, I would do the platinum dropper. So get rid of that. Mainly because it's 2. But now it's 15k. as you see, it needs 1,000,000. This only upgrades 3 times. This needs to be 90. This is 35. So we use the quad. Alright, they're 100k. Meaning they could be used in this. Now we can use the shrinker. To make them a mill. Now we use this to make them 100 mil. Alright, since they're 100 mil, we can use this. You want to point it towards the teleporter. I almost said elevator. Remove the last one. Conveyor this. Into a bill. Remove these, upgrades to this. Conveyors, upgrades, use these. 5. Use this, copy. Now we can use these. I'm not risking that. Now the trillions. Ah, that's why I couldn't put any more. Now, you haven't sold them, so you can't use this yet. So, what are we missing? We used almost everything but the ore expander. So we use that because we use the shrinker. We haven't used these. We'll just use those. We can't afford this. So we bang it into a furnace that we can afford. Boom. And of course, you can get more by just increasing the oil limit. So again, use these to get it to 500k. I forgot they need to be 90. And this is not 90. So use the quantum ray upgrader to get them up to 100. Ow, and like. I'm just going to turn the graphics down. And turn the chat off. I just wanted to make sure that they're 100k. They need to be 1 million. I'm an idiot. So we need to get them to 500, so we put them through this one. So to remind myself, stop being an idiot. This. Then loop them in this. Then use a shrinker to get them to 1 mil. Upgrade them in this. And then this. Now, they can be upgraded. I pressed right on the button and removed them, thank you very much. There we go. And of course, once layouts come out, this would, depending on the amount of layouts we get, I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not what I wanted to do. Copy. Clean it. Right, now the trillions. Still don't have enough. Shoe. Bigger. Incremental. Nice. Good furnace. QD. Right. Still not big enough. Fuck off. Oh, this is taking the piss. So you, into you, into you, into you. Into you. And copy. Bang. I think it's 25 QD, but I am just 22 rebirth. So mm, crunchy. I'll remove those. Copy these. $500K. Trap them here. Remove these. Let them get to 100 mil. Ramp. You facing towards it. Move you. No. Yep, there we go. Copy. Move the last one. This. This. Bill. Okay, so we can't afford the next limit. So we're just gonna do this with 2 of these. One, two, one, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna copy this. Let them go through. We can't do any more other than the yachts. Incremental. Can we afford a better furnace? We cannot. Now we can. My fucking brain house. Who said that? We can use this. So 45k. Enough. Alright. 100k. Oh, we need to make them 500k. Over this one, we have to make bigger. So with this one, make bigger. I made them fucked up. Let me remove these. I hurt myself today. So find yourself lucky that we don't have to spend money on the conveyors. One, two, three, four, five. Right. Still can't do it. So we shrink. Bang, bang, bang. Same old furnace. Why was that not as expensive as it should be? What? Make them 100k. They're 100k. And then we make them 500. And then we make them a mill by increasing their size. And then we increase them to 100 mil. Then we increase them to bill. And then I want to shrink them so you don't get stuck in this. Another 2. We can afford you. We've increased them, we shrunk them. Incremental. I don't want to use this because it can make them 0. And that's not fun. So I think the only way I can... no, so I'm not even removing those. Okay, there we go. Still not enough. Fuck. Alright, the 500k. So... let's make them bigger. And we make them into billions. We can't increase the limit any further, so do it 2 times. So now they're billions. We do this. We have this. Times 2. 2, 3, 4. I did this with a shrinker. I have this. The way up high, because oh no, we can afford the better furnace now. Alright, so for the shrinker, it needs to be 1.7. Yeah, no. For the enlarge, it has to be 1 or less. Cool. I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Hey. I think it's 25 QN that you need to get to. So I can make you bigger. Bing, 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 me. And now we make them into Bill. Drink. Bang bang. She shot me down. Bang bang. Yeah, this is long enough. So this. Bang bang. Don't need you anymore. Because we have a better furnace. Come on. I've taken the goddamn piss. I'm gonna scream and shout and let it all out. Oh, I forgot the fucking. Bigger. Now they all look great. Let me just get this stuff ready. Remove, copy, copy. Remove, copy. Upgraders, you and you. Copy you. Some are gonna get stuck. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. No. You. Become trillions. And become small. Boom, boom, boom. Venice. We're finally here. Finally, cutie. That I want. Right, this is gonna be the last run. Hopefully it's gonna be the last run. Make them bigger. Remove, copy. Until they're billions. Boom. Yeah, I'm expecting them to get stuck. So now we purchased this, they can go to QD, which is what we want. We want this. Right, now we times 2 times 2 1 and then boom. Da-da! You can now rebirth. It took me 2 hours to get the rebirth price for the first rebirth. That's how you rebirth. With looping. Enjoy. Ay, 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 ay. Rincon. Copy. Bang, 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 bang. I want red into green. Conveyor. Up, there we go. By the way, I'm still using this, which is funny. No, no, copying. Copy. Conveyors to a normal one. Conveyor walls here and here. I'm using green. And then I'm using red to send them back. I'm not gonna wait all day for that to fill up, so we're just gonna send them. Alright, they're 100 mil. Remove. You and that one. I'm pretty sure I need to make them 1 billion. I forgot how my own upgrade line goes. Yeah, I need them to bill. Nice, I have 4. Let's go. Be so much faster. I would like 1 more of these. Oh, by the way, this is my setup. It is gonna take a while, so I do apologize. Because I think they go to 17 QD. I need 1 SX. Yeah, 17 QD. No, I got 5. Copy, turn it around. Nine four. Now, I don't need to clean these until after this. So, a copy. I did not select the teleporter. I'll let them go through. And they're all QN. And since they're small still, we set them on fire. We put them through here. We clean. Make them bigger. And we 2 times them. Now we use the reborn stuff. And then we use the incremental. SP. Nice. So, that's it. See you tomorrow.